Yo, what is up, guys? This is B Burst and Bricto here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Lego sets with the longest shelf life, meaning the longest time that it was available on Lego.com or at the Lego store before it retired. I thought this was really interesting to look at. When I saw that they were going to re-release the Saturn V, it made me think about that a bit more, and I came up with three sets that I'm going to be going over today that are the what I would consider longest shelf life. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. All right, first up we have the 10188 Death Star. As you guys know, this is the Playhouse sort of Death Star. This is before the not re-release, the updated one that's now a UCS set. This set came out in 2008, and guess what? This set was available until 2015, right before the new one came out in 2016. So about 7 or 8 years this set was on shelves, and let me tell you guys, it was pretty crazy. I'm sure you guys probably remember this a bit too. If you go to the Lego store and you see all the Star Wars box art for a lot of years, especially in these, sort of, 2010, early 2010s, and then, late 2000s, their box art was basically all the same for that year. And it was pretty much the same regardless if it was a UCS set or not. And now they do a lot of different sort of box art types depending on what it is. But then it was that's sort of the box art for the year. And so it was really strange, in 2014, 2015, to see a 2008 box art on store shelves with this huge set. And I think it was a very interesting building experience too. I haven't seen any videos too recently, but I think that sort of aged out as well as far as, the amount of number of bags and things like that. Anyway, really interesting. If you guys were at a Lego store, 2014, 2015 time range, when this thing was towards the end of its life, it seemed really out of place just with the box art, but nevertheless, a really cool set, a very popular set with the fans, so not a huge surprise here that it was available for, that 7 to 8 year time range. All right, guys, number two, we're going to be looking at the Volkswagen T1 camper van. This set has been out since 2011 and is still available today if you go on Lego.com. Absolutely crazy to me, and I have some theories why it's been out for so long. And one of the reasons is this set, based on 2011, Creator Expert was not a theme that didn't come out until 2013. So in 2011, this sort of had the what I would consider Lego Sculptures box art with that sort of blue base plate, and yeah, it basically had that until Creator Expert came around in 2013, and they went ahead and updated the box art. So I feel like they sort of almost reset their lifespan a little bit or something. And I could see this one being a decently selling set as well. I think for $120, it's actually a great deal. I would actually really like to pick this one up in the older box art style. I think that would be kind of a cool little sort of niche product to have, and I think they go for about the same price last time I've checked on eBay. But yeah, nevertheless, a really interesting one. I would never expect a camper van to be up there. I guess Star Wars, it makes sense if it's going to be a big set like that, but this one a bit strange. But yeah, I think it's a great set. Every single time I see it there, I always think, maybe I want to pick that one up. But crazy to me that it's been out for 9 years, still available. I'm not really sure when this thing's going to retire. Will we make it to 10 years? We'll see, but it's probably definitely coming towards the end of its lifespan here, but it's hard to say since it's already been out for, 9 years. All right, guys, number three, the Tower Bridge 10214. Now, guys, I have this one, and this set came out in 2010. I went ahead and picked it up in like 2013, I want to say. Maybe, yeah, 2013, 2012. It might have been like 2012, because I thought that set was going to be retiring. Usually after 2 years, I would say normally a set retires, sometimes longer for direct to consumer sets, but there are a few anomalies like the sets we're going over that just seem crazy. And I actually picked it up in 2012, 2013, because I thought it was going to be retiring. Obviously, 2020 vision, looking back on that, pretty crazy considering how long this set has been out for now. Now, I was think this is a great set because you get 4,000 plus pieces for only $240. Obviously, it's smaller pieces here and there, but still, I think it's just a magnificent display piece. And funny thing, this is actually the same thing as the Volkswagen, where it did not have the Creator Expert box art because it came out in 2010 until Creator Expert became an actual theme with the Horizon Express, and then they updated the box art like they did for the camper van. So I actually have the original box art for this one. And what is also interesting about the original box art is the pieces inside are not in numbered bags. So very interesting building experience for 4,200 plus pieces. Very, very crazy, but I mean it's a cool set to have. I think in that original box art, I think that could be. I mean, they just produced so much of the set. I was going to say collectible, but I actually don't think that's the case. And you can tell the set actually retired in 2019, so a 9-year running set. Retired in September of 2019, and I would say the aftermarket price is only about 250, maybe 260, but basically essentially what the MSRP was of $240. So again, this raises questions. I don't think this was like a super popular set, but it just sat on shelves for a while, and I think because there wasn't a whole lot of creator expert sets, and it just it's a good display piece, and it's just a cool box to look at in store to think this is what you can make out of Lego. This is what you could put in your city. So I think it just sort of had that a bit marketing piece as well, but nevertheless, super crazy. This was in stores for 9 years. Um, so that wraps up the three sets I found, guys. If you guys have any other sets you'd like to maybe discuss about this, or maybe sort of have to compete against these other ones, of 9, 10 years, what we see a 10-year set, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear which ones those are. And if you guys haven't already, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe. This is Breebrex from Brickdough signing off. Thanks, guys.